All right, here we are in Adobe Photoshop, and this is part 5 of my 5 video playlist on teaching you Photoshop quickly. This part is going to be saving and exporting. So let's jump in. I'm going to go to File and Save As. As you notice, wait, first, this is a layered document you can see over here, right? Layers, layers. So this is a Photoshop document. So we're going to save it as a Photoshop document. That's what we want. So you can see here just Photoshop. That is this one, and there's PDF, but that's not going to keep the layers intact like it is. TIFF can, but it's still there's still differences in those. So for the sake of this one, we're going to just leave it a Photoshop file. You hit save and you're good to go. It'll open up. It'll be the same exact setup you have here. Exporting is a different story though. Exporting, there's a couple different ways to do it. I'm going to hit export as, and you're going to see it's going to give you a little preview. A PNG is portable network graphic. It's pretty standard these days. JPEGs are a little bit smaller in file size, and they don't support transparency. You notice PNG had that option. So that's a big difference there. That's actually the biggest difference you should pay attention to. JPEG is not transparent. I'm going to show you what I mean by that. If I was to hit export, it would look just like this, except it would have no layers or anything like that. It would just be like an image like you download off the internet or whatever. They're typically JPEGs. But say I had this turned off and yeah, you couldn't see this, so now I have just this logo, right? I'm going to make this bigger just for this example, and I'm going to just make it black so we can see it. Now if I go up here and export again, export as, and check this out. See, now it's transparent, and a PNG supports that. If I was to switch it back to JPEG, nope. So PNGs can support transparency. You can actually toggle that off if you don't want it to be transparent. But you know, that's the transparent PNG. So this is really good for sticking this on a website, and you want it to be on top of whatever the background is on that website. Lots of Shopify or WordPress sites to say, hey, upload a transparent image, and this is how you do that. So then you hit export, and you're good to go. So I mean, that's the basics of saving and exporting your work. It's either a Photoshop file if you just want all your layers intact over here, just like that, and everything will be as it was, and then you can export them in any way you need through that export palette. So that's it. Hopefully this helped. If it did, make sure to share it with someone who needs it, and hit like, leave me a comment. Thanks.